Ladies and gentlemen, Are You Tickle-ish is back, episode 8.
That's right. That's right. That's
There's
right.
There's a lot happening, folks.
There's
There's a lot happening.
Very overwhelmed this week.
You know, but just to start, first word you think of. When I say a word, you're going to say it. Ham.
Ham.
Okay. I know what you did, but you got to think of a... That's what I wanted.
You said help.
I expected worse, but same word? Okay. We could try to go. We'll try to go. I say a word.
You said ham.
I
said ham. What you want me to do? Cheese?
So when you hear the word ham, you just go, ham.
You said the first word that comes through the line, and how can it not be ham?
Yeah, it's the last one I heard, dude.
I say a word, first thing you think of.
There were no rules.
I don't know why. I did not. I just said something, and then he said a ham back to me. And now, this is the best intro, I think, that we've had in a long time.
In a minute, yeah.
First, what do you think of when I say ham? Ham. That's good. Okay, you fuck up. Sir, do you have your papers? Damn it, I said ham. Fuck. Hang on, I got my... All right, try it again, okay? First, what do you think of? Peanut.
Cheese.
Okay, peanut cheese.
Yeah, it was because ham and the cheese.
Oh, I like it, okay. Okay, one more. Denim.
Jeans.
Nice. So, speaking of jean jacket, when you think of jean jacket, what do you think of? When you think of a whole jean outfit, what does that make you think of?
Oh, man. Hey, do I do this? Kendrick Lamar? You bastard. I know you went there. I know he went there, bro.
So, Kendrick Lamar swept the Grammys this week when he showed up wearing...
Straight up, like, it's the first thing that came to my mind. You say you son of a... You got me. Canadian tux.
You're damn right. So, boom. So we do got to talk about the Grammys. Didn't think you were going to go a ham. It was supposed to be easier. Use a ham or something. Then it was going to... And as long as denim or jean came in there, then I was like, now what would you... So if you don't know right away, first off, Kendrick obviously swept the Grammys recently. This past Grammys, he had his apparel was all denim material, which is called a Canadian tuxedo, which is so it's so petty. His petty, like he's
so petty,
dude.
Bro.
It's so filthy.
It's like. And he's so humble about it, too. Well, he acts humble about it. He's just like,
he's so good. Like he just do it like,
I'm just gonna wear this.
Figuring that out. It's like, oh shit.
Dude, he's
man. So I don't know if anybody. Here. I have a little bit of beef with kind of what happened this year at the Grammys. All right, so
indeed,
so Kendrick swept. He should have for sure. Okay. No. For his best rap song, absolutely. If you're at the Grammys and they're singing,
not all 5 Grammys though. I give them 1 or 2, but not all 5.
Cool.
No, let's not go there.
I understand. Listen, haterade comes in all flavors. So what?
It was a lot.
Okay, I'm glad you guys said that. So let's roll on to my next thing. So after millions of dollars, I think, multiple millions, and I believe borderline 12 death threats, Beyonce did finally get her Grammy for Album of the Year. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, that would be Jay-Z was complaining last year. Oh, Beyonce didn't get it, so she now has 35 Grammys. Oh,
no.
Stop.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go. Let me just. I'm gonna pull a couple facts in here. Just a couple facts. No, I don't want to be the one. I had to write. I had to look this up because I was like, first off, I don't understand
what was the Grammy about. What was the Grammy? Best Country Album of the Year.
Country Album of the Year. Now, I understand she put she and her. Let me see. 72 writers. 72 right now. Oh, we're gonna make it better. We're not done yet. 72 writers. It was also the least streamed country album of all of the nominees and 30 people below. Yeah. And then what made me the most fucking pissed off is everybody is so scared to be like Miley's up there giving. Her job is to read the winner. The winner you read is going to change their life, their family, so happy. What does she say? Beyonce, even if it's not you, I'm going to say it's you. I'm like, the fuck is that? Like, and then if you, she said
Miley.
that before she opened to say
Miley
the winner
said
of
that.
the award. I'm like, what are we doing?
I think that was for a different.
She got nominated in 25 categories because Jay-Z's back there with the security.
Yeah,
guard.
no.
Last year,
She did do that. She did do that.
And I can't. That's what makes me so frustrated. Is that like how do you win when you have nothing? Like you didn't write any of it. And the one song, what happened? Mother, Shabuzi. The biggest song that's ever been heard in the world.
Hit harder than
is that
whatever,
not that was country?
Texas Hold'em,
I just don't know.
Maybe
Maybe he didn't do a whole album. I don't know. Because my thing is,
I don't know.
how does she win and not?
She was definitely competing with Post Malone, so that's kind of weird. Two non-country singers are the top country albums. So it's weird all together.
That was crazy. And then the thing is, right? Once she won, her streams spiked up to over 700%. Now, doesn't that raise your eyebrows a little bit? Like, come on, like.
Yeah, because people are like, what album got voted?
100%.
Maybe I should listen to it.
What did I miss? Come on, man. Like, I don't know, man.
Well, I think when track 3 started, ride this horse, ride it. I think people said, maybe this isn't. I mean, they kicked Taylor Swift out of country music for way less than that. They said, bitch, you're making too much money on U93. You're out of here. We're going to bring in Beyonce. And then they listen to her album and they're like, what are you saying? Who wrote this? Did Pete Davidson write your album? This is terrible. Like, some of the lyrics, I'm like, what are we doing?
Dude, yes.
But I don't know. So also, I mean, I'd like to just finish my beef with whatever the fuck. So Will Smith and his husband and or wife, whatever that thing is, have fucked up. They have ruined their children. Because this dude, so Jaden Smith shows up to the Grammys wearing a fucking castle on his head. He's wearing a castle. And guess what? Here's my thing. Okay, wear whatever you want. That's cool. I get it. You tried rapping. We laughed at you. We laughed at your dad. We're past it. But for you to sit in front of other celebrities with a fucking castle and you're just sitting there like people are trying to look around this castle.
Dude, you got to take that off. I mean, I think that's just the entrance. I would assume so.
But then it gets worse. And then they show somebody won. You see Jaden's weird ass castle on his head, wearing a Power Rangers black outfit elsewhere. And instead of clapping, he's just doing weird wizard hands. And then they film over to his sister, Willow. She's looking the wrong way and clapping like this. Like, I'm like, what? Like, hey, where I come from, those kids had a special class they would go to.
First of all,
very disturbing.
First of all,
a castle.
I want you to put some respect on a Grammy winner, rapper, Will Smith.
Okay.
Well, wait, you won a Grammy? Yes.
I think he might want a couple soundtracks. He's a big soundtrack. I'm not saying. Hey, the Wild Wild West. People hated the movie. Love the song.
In this Grammy.
Lead with that one. Something's wrong with Grammys altogether.
But
this was in '96. Oh, not this year though. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say.
With Jazzy J, getting jiggy with it was awesome.
Hey, Wild Wild West, Men in Black, money. Getting jiggy with it for sure. He had a strap. I'm not saying. I'm not saying summer. Summer. Dude, that was. Hey, the first time I washed my car every summer, I turned that fucking song on. Like, just got finished wiping the car down. Like, yeah, it didn't matter what car I had. Could have been my Civic, my Oldsmobile Aurora. Yeah. Nah, still won't.
All right, but can you imagine yourself being that rich and famous and having such a lush life?
No, I can't. No, I can't. That's
just joke around with your sister. What? Hey. I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
Nah, but here's the deal.
I bet you I will. To me, I see this gangster a little bit.
Oh no.
With Jaden,
I feel
I guess they did a story on him and why he did it. And there was someone else who did the same thing, and then I guess he represents something, and So then that's why he, I don't know, man.
He blocked too many people's view with his
I don't
big
think-
ass castle.
I think
head.
there was something behind that for sure.
A month before, he was wearing some bush,
Dude,
like a
he's
bush,
so-
like
he's
an
so
actual,
weird.
like the
So
Bushman
weird,
that scares
bro.
people.
So
You ever
weird.
see that thing? He was scared. Like, what he was wearing at some event. And it's like the photographer's like, we're all set.
They're bored, man. They're bored. They're
That's
just
what I'm
creating
saying.
attention. It's
That's what I'm
attention.
saying.
Attention pays me. That's what Lil Wayne said.
So at the end of the day, because you guys all have kids, you've been around children. You think if your kids were to do some of these things, what do you guys just you cool with it? Like if your child like left the house,
it all
wearing a
depends, man. It
castle.
all depends on like, dude, because I feel like they're on another level, man. They're on the
Yeah, man, I agree with
they're the public eye, dude. They gotta do weird stuff and they gotta keep that
But do they?
persona on.
Almost like you gotta push your creativity.
As long
that's not creative,
Yeah.
bro. It's a
No,
castle on
wait,
your head.
wait,
That's a
wait,
castle on
wait,
your head.
Wait.
But what is
You're-
creativity though in
you're
art?
Right, as long as we're still talking about them.
Correct.
That's why you like.
Exactly.
We're talking about them right now.
But see, I mean,
That's what we're doing.
Succeeded in what they were doing.
I just think it's bananas. Like,
I want to know where the castles are being sold.
because all I'm saying is, I guarantee,
Nobody
like,
thought that.
like
Nobody
there's-
thought that. Nobody
like-
said, "Hey, where are they
Where's the
retailing?
castle store for this?
Where are
Like-
they retailing this?"
Probably Halloween. You know?
yeah,
I'm
I
sure
guarantee there's not a
Halloween.
dad sitting behind this castle looking at his kids. I swear to God, you see this right here? I will beat the shit out of you. You show up here because I can't even watch Kendrick sweep. Okay, I thought he was wearing sweatpants. Couldn't see it because of a castle.
Bro, no,
But that's some of the stuff though.
And
You
then they would say, "Who hurt you, Dad? Who hurt you?"
You know, dude.
I feel like that fucking Jada. She's out there. She's just something
No,
else.
that, no. Don't get me wrong. That whole family.
Bro, there's no way.
It's disturbed.
There's nobody coming out of there
No
alive. Like,
no doubt.
actually, I think the only regular one was Will Smith's like original kid he had back in the day. He kept hiding from the world for so many years, and he's just like a regular dude, fucking working like
Dude, what
working
about
at Costco. See your receipt? I'm Will Smith's kid. I'm not wearing a castle. I'm normal. Have a good day. I'd rather my kid work at Costco than wear a fucking castle. Clapping, just they both same time. Willow gets up, turns around, claps at the fucking sky. I'd be like, you know what, kids, come here. Look, I know if I was Will Smith, I know I'd slap Chris Rock. I'm gonna do worse to both of you because you're just terrible. I don't get it.
it's probably a red table talk, bro, that turned them
Yeah,
upside
I'm not
down.
gonna dive into all. I mean, I bought the Will Smith book, and all my intentions. Will Smith was like one of my role models growing up. Like he was like Michael Jordan, Will Smith. Like, you remember these cats you grown up with? Like I was part of that family.
Man, that book
Even
credibility.
Urkel too. I was cousins to Urkel every week. What's Urkel doing? Oh my god, is he Stefan this week?
I'd like to know if, because of Will Smith, there is a no slapping policy in all these shows.
In what shows?
In these shows.
Well, no, Grant. Nobody's ever slapped somebody to Grammy.
Yeah,
Nobody
dude.
ever has. Will
It-
Smith is.
Always been enough slack.
Hey, no, that was the
There's
Oscars.
been
That was the Oscars.
It was the first and the last.
No slapping rule. I want to see it. I want to see you.
No,
shall not,
you
shall
can-
not,
you
no
can
one
slap,
will slap
But you're gonna have to do a
anybody.
settlement.
How can she slap?
I bet you in the rules now there is something to say. Hey, no slapping allowed.
And I think
Well,
there's
he's
probably
banned from the fucking Oscars, right? He's banned from the
Well, there's-
Oscars.
yeah,
In the theater.
but here's my thing: how do you get banned? How do you get banned from the Oscars? After you slap, you wait, you walk up, you win your Oscar, and then you leave. Like there's probably a reason
That
why.
was,
Like no diving in pools.
I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with
Dude,
something.
I promise, if I was up there, like that's probably a reason I'm not a. Oh no, I'm not a celebrity because first off, like a comedic celebrity, I would walk up there very soon after, and I would have 900 jokes, but like, all right, well, talk about the money I'm gonna make if you slap me, but that's cool. Like right away, I would have had just 1,000 jokes, just immediately right
How
after,
did you
just
train
to.
security? For something like that.
Yeah, but even
How do you
security
train
goes.
the
They
How do
weren't
you
even
tell
expecting
security
that.
to stop Will Smith from? I'm like, hey, what do we? Hey.
How do you train them to know that they're slappers? Do you tell them tendencies? You gotta put their hands over.
And that's kind of supposed.
I mean, how do you stop Kanye from going to the mic and taking it away from?
He said, I think he saved her life, but she didn't think. Hey, technically,
First of all, can we
technically.
Can we talk about how kind of like, you know, Chris Rock didn't move for like the most biggest wind-up slap I've ever seen in my life?
I don't think he knew. I don't think. I'll be honest.
I think he wanted that almost.
Hey, I don't think. I think when he saw, because first, I would take. Let me tell you one thing.
Adrenaline.
First up, you know,
Millions of people watching, bro.
You know, first of all, Will Smith is physically fit. He trained for like 3 years for Ali. Like he's actually like when you watch the slap, don't watch it slow mo. Like he hits him. He hit like every Instagram reel. You wake up in the morning, you hit your Instagram reel. It's just people dying or getting hit. It's that slap you see of like the Indian guy that's at that gas station. He's done with whoever's dealing with him. I don't care what color they are, but they're that type of person where he's like, okay, and he walks out and then he winds that thing up like he's. And then whoop, like it comes so quick, everybody takes the slap to the face. I don't think you're ready for a slap. I don't think you think.
Yeah.
Like a dude, like if
Yeah, you're
somebody
not
does
ready,
this,
man.
like
You're
like,
not
hey,
ready. That was
if
like,
somebody puts their
whoa.
hands up and they're doing this, you're like, hey, we're gonna fight. But I feel like
Great comic book slap.
it was.
Sound effects and words
Bah.
coming. And he had a perfect hand motion.
Hey, what? Swipe.
No
Just spell it out.
No one
Spell
talks
it out.
about his form. Flawless.
It was very flawless. How he turned
No one
around,
talks about
His
fixed the
job,
tuxedo.
I mean,
from behind.
bro, his job was to be Muhammad Ali in a movie.
I'm telling you.
I mean, he
I've
was
never seen-
trained. Every movie he's ever been, he's been trained in weapons and dudes.
That was wild. That was
I've
wild.
never seen such a beautiful slap. Like
I didn't think it was real.
That
I didn't think it was
was
real.
Man, I didn't think it was real either.
Mhm.
For a while, I didn't. But
Hey, you know, sometimes in life, you get slapped.
what did Rock say? We expect you to see you in the next G.I. Joe movie. Is that what he said? Something like that.
Oh, Chris Rock's stand-up came out. He held
Everybody for the last year, after the year after that, put it in their stand-up. That was part of like connected.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Chris Rock.
and then Dave Chappelle got attacked on stage, but.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. In the
Who,
grand
oh,
scheme of
Chappelle?
things, man.
Oh,
In the grand
yeah.
scheme of things, like when I look at the Grammys, it's like what they put together, man. Like a lot of the best rappers have said it about the Grammys. Like Eminem has said it. Travis Scott, man. I mean, I feel that dude has never won a Grammy. He's lost 2.
Chris Brown only has 1 Grammy. He won the second one this Grammy.
Oh, but guess who does have a Grammy? Chris Brown has how many hits? I mean, God knows how many.
How
I
many
mean, if he
hits,
didn't slap
bro?
Rihanna, he'd probably be running our country.
Yes.
I'll be honest.
Yes.
Hey, take away that one slap, he's
That's-
Michael Jack because he puts out bangers, can dance, has talent.
Rihanna's different than Chris Rock,
Yeah,
though.
but at the same time, they did give a Grammy to, I think it's Cardi B. Over Travis Scott.
We
Let's
all
talk
clap.
about it. Let's talk
We all
about
clap. Why can't we all clap?
it. Eminem, Travis Scott, and then Cardi B. So you get to vote. Eminem, Travis Scott, Cardi B.
Shout out to Cardi.
Yeah, let's vote for Cardi B. And I don't even know who it might have been Kendrick and J. Cole. Who knows? But yeah, she won. Oh.
Oh, go check out her new album featuring Stephon Diggs.
Well, last week she was seen busting out all of Offset's windows, and then a couple days ago she was seen at a concert with.
Gotta
Stephon
create
Diggs.
attention, bro. Stay relevant.
Hell
Stay
yeah,
relevant.
because I mean,
out
hey,
here.
because they talent's not.
Who got album of the year, Kendrick?
No. What do you mean? Oh, rap album?
No.
Yeah. He got. Shit. No, because it wasn't an
No,
album.
he got best performance,
It was some chick that had a
best
name that had a bunch of
video,
vowels.
best song.
Somebody else said it. Some chick that had, I don't know what her name is. Nope.
Ooh.
She wants some shit.
I love her.
No,
I
some
love her.
bunch of vowels.
Album
Bunch
of
of
the
vowels. Yep.
Doshi.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Album of
I don't know. Look at
I think
I can't. That's
Rap album of the year.
Even if it is,
Album of the year.
I don't think they do that, do they?
They had to. I don't know who. Sorry.
Right. I mean, I
Back
don't
in-
because Kendrick wasn't even an album.
Yo, but let's talk about Benson Boone. Beautiful things. It's beautiful things that I. Dude, I know you've seen that performance.
Dude,
Did
that
you see
cat.
performance?
Hey, man, I'm
I've
telling you
never
what.
seen a flip
Hey,
so clean
Let's
in my
talk
life.
about like the kids are using these words. That is 100%. That's what they say about Aura. Like that's some dude that like. So they showed the video of
Wow,
him
that was
when they stripped him down. He did the little flip. Then I saw this video of this cat is at some concert, right? He's doing a concert, and he goes, but I don't know what her name was. We'll call her Becky. He's like, wait, Becky? Yeah. He's like, I dated you in the 8th grade, and all the girls are like, oh my God. But he's like, yeah, I remember. But he was so smooth with it that by the time he was done, he had like reeled her back into his life. Like, I hope that you're doing really well. Like the way he was, I was like, this dude is just straight game. Like that's.
Well, who knows if that's not a setup?
I mean, it could have been for sure. Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
he was in his hometown or whatever. Wait, overall?
I thought that was best country.
So she only won one. How you get not
Album of the year.
album of the year? But I thought it was album of the year for country.
Best country album. Wow.
72 writers.
Well, you know, Eminem did say, you know, why go to the Grammys? You get
That's
us
what
all
they-
out there, and then
Eminem-
for what? Just to-
Eminem and Travis Scott have probably they have lost to the biggest pieces of shit in their careers ever, man. I'm talking people that won't
Man,
ever
that's-
like you probably you remember your Cardi B. Look, so I don't want to go on a soapbox about it, but I'd like to recap. I want you to tell me what's next for Drake.
I think he just needs to keep doing what he's doing, man. He just had to open up the Australian tour, and did you see he went in with the hoodie with bullet holes and then the smoke coming out the back. See,
Now, is that him? What do you think of that?
I think the meaning behind it is they shot me, I'm still alive. But at the same time, they still shot you. Like, I don't know. It's like you're going in there, like, admitting you got popped.
Yeah, is he being humble?
Like,
Is
are you
he-
being
yeah.
humble, or you just saying, like, you're alive? I think he just needs to just...
So Drake came out in Australia. He came out after Kendrick was on the Grammys, especially when he goes, dun, 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 A minor. Everybody at the Grammys sang that part. They timed it to where Kendrick walked on stage, and then he was like, A minor, everybody. So then later on the night, that's when Drake came out. He kind of was saying, hey, no. This was at an Australian show. Maybe
Yeah,
the
no, he
next day or
started
something.
the,
Maybe or I don't
he
know.
started the Australian tour. And he came out with a hoodie, a black hoodie with bullet holes. And then smoke coming out the back while he's walking out. Just smoke.
He's walking very like disheveled, like he was very downtrodden. He's very like
It's
kind of
like-
looking like he was, like sad or something. I get, hey, that's kind of him going, all right, man, we're all set. Kendrick, can you just shut the fuck up for a damn minute?
Yeah, I feel
I
like
started some beef. You
I
got
feel
5
like that's
Grammys.
what he was kind of trying to say as well.
Is it possible for an artist to be as good talent-wise, musically, as Drake, but super corny outside of the music?
It's because he came from such a weird area. Most of the time, a mixed kid from Canada that was on a teen show is not going to make it in the rap industry. But it's the same conversation that Lil Wayne had with Drake and said, "Hey, you're not from the streets. You're not like these. You don't
Yeah.
need to be
Stick to
like
what you
stick to
do.
what-" His first 3 albums, right? Look, hey, for me, I'm a white guy from northern Indiana. I relate more to dudes singing about bad relationships than like street sweepers. So I liked how he was doing sing rap, but he had good. I mean, he was ripping, his analogies were good. He was doing his thing, but then he started to go a little thug, which he handled
Little
well.
Gangster, 21
Like,
Savage.
I was never mad about. Like I think he
No,
did
man.
well with it.
I think he handled himself well. I mean,
I just think, hey, sometimes life, man, you go up to some, you compete, and you lose.
yeah.
And as
I
long as you
think-
don't,
If Drake comes out with a song about telling his girl how emotional it was for him going through that diss battle, he's back on the charts. He's back on the
dude,
charts. Number 1, all the way up.
I agree.
I
Just
think
talk
so,
about how he
man.
felt throughout all that nasty stuff that Kendrick was saying about him.
I feel-
You're
feel-
right, Serge. I'll email him.
Next 2 years.
I'll email him.
Next 2 years.
I feel like you need to talk because you started to tear up a little bit. I feel like you might
Yeah.
need to talk about.
No,
do
you
need?
got a good point.
'Cause
Yeah, because I
listen.
mean, Drake is a storyteller, man.
Yeah,
And-
that's the
and-
story you skip. Hey, there's a lot of things in my life. Hey, one time I pooped during sex. I won't bring that story up again, especially not on film.
What?
What? Or no, we could cut. Hey, we can't cut. Becky, is she? Look, certain things you call it a loss. It wasn't a full on poop.
Like last week's story, I need to hear this.
I farted.
No, we don't.
I farted a little bit more. It came out. Yeah, and then I laughed. And as I laughed, another fart came out. And then I laughed at that fart. It's on my list of reasons I'm single. It's right. That's one. You ever laugh fart during sex? Because it goes right along. As you're laughing? Yeah. Not a good look. But thanks for bringing that part of my life up again. I was hoping I could talk about it.
Well, Kyle, we hope your sex life gets better.
I stopped. I quit. That's when you leave. You can't come back from that. No, I'm all set. Hey, look,
Man, you're
porn's
crazy.
back. All I gotta do is say that I'm 18 now. I'm gonna upload my ID. I'm all set, man. Now, if
You're
that
crazy.
changes, then I'll whatever, man. I'm thinking like 70, 78 to 80. Something in her bank
What other
account.
big news we got happening this weekend?
Well,
Man, we got Super Bowl coming through too, man. I mean, we had the Pro Bowl flag football, which I think is
Before we get into the Super Bowl,
retarded.
something big happened last weekend.
You talking about the biggest trade in sports history?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
No, I didn't hear about it.
What was that?
Oh,
What happened?
yeah. So if you haven't heard, the Los Angeles Lakers, they've got a player named LeBron, great player. They decided to, out of nowhere, make a trade where they sent AD, a 31-year-old Anthony Davis, to Dallas for a 25-year-old Luka.
Huh.
So kind of changed the game. It was a huge trade. I mean, honestly, it was bananas because I mean, like me being, I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm a Lakers fan. You know, it was weird because I was skeptical at first. I was like, man, what? Why is he hurt? Is there some injury? Is he about to fucking Christian McCaffrey me? You know, this year, I was concerned, but I feel like Dallas has a better chance to win this year, and the Lakers have a better chance of keeping LeBron around for at least another 2.
Mm-hmm, for sure. How did you hear about it?
Schwabi, little cat, he got recently promoted to like a Schefter's old job, like senior analysis. And this cat is like working all the time. Like he's this Indian cat. He's got great hair, but he works so much, like you'll just see it in different spots. Like he'll have like a mohawk. He'll be waking. Like he's always on the go. That's why he was the first to get it. Like it was like he was putting her like, and then he had to hop on like some show to talk about it. He had to just comb his hair, but like this dude is like a heart. He's like I don't know if you guys remember like the old school Adam Schefter. When news like now you can just pull up your phone,
Adam Schefter.
all your news there. Shefty would be leaving people voicemails. I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is. He just told me that like he was in it, and that's where this new cat is. So I like it. But yeah, it was a lot, man. I think it'll.
Now, how big is this trade, man? How big?
Oh, let me biggest trade in sports history. I think it says.
Crazy, man.
Some people say because that's the biggest.
That's crazy.
That's the biggest. That's the big. I mean, because LA doesn't do that. LA doesn't. They're not going to pay for. They're going to pay for nothing. They're not going to bring in somebody they might have in the past. You know, some one-offs. But when they bring people in, it's like, hey, we're building for something. You know, so there's. I mean, LA is a mecca of sports. You know, you have certain mecca of sports where things like that, like. There's a lot behind it that we don't even know about. So,
Yeah,
you know.
I've heard that they're trying to, like, I don't know. This Luka trade was a statement for them. I guess they want to gamble in their stadium, or they want gambling, and they're trying to take this team to Vegas. Is that? I don't know. I've heard several things.
Nah, that's here it is. Here, LA's where you go. Like LA, LA's a mecca of sports. So is I will say Boston is as well, but Boston they tend to homegrown their cats. You know, they don't. Besides the Kevin Garnett thing, they don't really tend to go and like buy players. They tend to build. So, but like those two franchises, man. Like if you go there, you know you're going there to be somebody. You're going to. It's not just your payroll. You're there for your endorsements are going to be crazier. Like like we've vaguely talked about. If I'm making $200 million in Dallas, you know, at a 0% sales, income tax. That's crazy. It's awesome. I made $200 million, take my federal taxes. But I'm out here in California, and I think they adjust your taxes by whatever line you're in. I think they're like, how much you make? You got a couple billion? Just bring it. Bring him here.
Bring it over
Bring
here.
it.
Real Madrid.
We're not gonna run this by Elon and the Doge crew, but we'll give you a certain amount of money.
now, I know that Mark Cuban sold majority of the shares to get rid of the team, but he's part owner, right? Or he's done.
I don't know, man. I think to be part of it, I think you have to be on the board. I don't think I might be wrong.
I don't think he's
on
in
the
there
board.
anymore.
I think he sold his position, but he might be still part owner. But I don't think he has. I don't think he's bored.
Saying.
Yeah.
Now, has he said anything about this whole thing?
Just the way he 2 years ago said that the day Luka is traded will be the day he gives divorce papers to his wife. So his response when he looked down his phone and saw it, it looked like that first time that condom broke.
That might be getting moved.
That first text that condom broke. Hey,
Hey,
what? You said what?
I'm sure there's a prenup somewhere.
But nah, man, it is. I mean, I'm happy for the Lakers. We'll see how
We'll see how it unfolds, man. I'm excited to see LeBron getting some actual help and not someone that's gonna get hurt all the time. Well,
knock on wood.
Fingers crossed.
Look. I don't know how much time we have left, but I do want to just cover one thing. Where we at? What we got time wise?
30 minutos, señor.
All right, February 5th.
We're good.
So,
what happened? Kyle, you all right?
I just made myself. I'm sorry, I was stupid. I made myself laugh. I didn't know what he said. All right, February 5th. Shit, that's dumb. Make myself all right. It's like, got you. And you nodded. Yep, you damn right. He's right.
You look like you understood it.
We had a whole moment. Like, all right, we'll figure it out. No, so I love. All right, so I love this thing. This new Doge. I got even right. Department of Government Efficiency. So I'd like to follow this because I don't really follow politics. I'm 100% ignorant to politics. So I don't try to chase and try to figure out try to explain all my whatever. But I think it's crazy what we were spending our money on. And if you're asking me, what was it, Kyle? I got it. So let's walk through a couple things. So now Elon's goal was to save $1 trillion in tax-paying money. And the reason I'm saying that is everybody in this fucking room and everybody watching right now, you're paying and you were paying into these things. Let's take a journey. $200 million. They built a dam. $200 million. Built it, got it all set up. Too safe. It was unsafe to use. Didn't even tear it down. It's just a $200 million non-working dam. That's fine. That doesn't seem crazy. Oh, we made a mistake. That's cool. But check it out. Let's fuck the dam, build some fucking roads. $250 million to build a road that leads to nowhere. It's the longest road that goes nowhere. Kind of crazy. There's $450 million. That's more than, maybe Serge will make this year. Crazy. Now, those are big numbers. That I could see how that could, be a little crazy. But let's maybe some smaller things maybe made sense. Let's drop down to $9 million. This was to Syria for humanitarian aid, but somebody fucked up, and that money went to Al Qaeda. $9 million. Now again, this is all based on only governmental facts and the paperwork. So it's
allegedly.
Yeah, bingo. So,
allegedly.
Only facts.
So now these other ones you might have seen on the news.
Terrible.
We sent $20 million to Iraq for them to make a Sesame Street.
Oh, that was nice.
Yep.
But
Yep. No. You asked the amount. I said $20 million to make Sesame Street here in whatever fucking city. It's like $34,000. Crazy. Let's move on next. $27 million. This one blows. This blows me away. You ever all right? Like let's say me and Becky were dating. Things didn't work out. I'm like, look, hey, I own the house. You gotta leave. Like, I'm kicking you.
You gotta go.
I'm kicking you out. But hey, luckily, when I kick you out, taxpayers, they all pitched in $1. $27 million for gift bags to illegals that we just deported. $27 million a gift bag. Say, hey, that shit rocked out. Hey, good 2024. You're all set. What's in the gift bag? What are we giving to somebody we just kicked out of the country? And like, what, 27 million? Like, what are you giving somebody at that point?
Call my cousin.
Hey, see if he got a
Make
little part
sure
of
he
it.
got it.
Can you get a picture of it? Hey, he says a picture.
Make sure he got it.
3 erasers.
Hey, what's in the bag?
Hey.
He's an iPod, an iPod Shuffle.
It's a dream in a pot.
Some Tracker beef jerky from.
Plus,
All right, so check it out.
candle.
Now let's talk about stuff that obviously should not have spent money on. So check this out. So we've got $3 million. Now, before I finish this sentence, what I want you to understand is, all right, if I'm being fraudulent, Hector, I'm gonna hire you. Hey, can you do a favor? Can you count the shingles on my roof, man? I'm gonna give you like $250,000 a year. It's gotta make sure those shingles are there every year. That's just, obviously I'm paying him to do something else like that. So these next ones are, there is no damn way in hell that money actually went to anybody doing this thing. $3 million.
Allegedly.
$3 million to see how fast a shrimp can run on a treadmill. So let me ask you something. You think there's really a room with like 9 just scientists looking in? No, that's just somebody got paid something somewhere. But here's where it gets funny. That one is outlandish. Somebody's getting $3 million a year. Like, hey, look, we'll pay you to keep that quiet. You own all shrimp? Are you a shrimp guy? Cool. We're gonna make this little blah blah.
So many questions.
So many questions.
They're just filling in word things.
If you're asking if the Treasury person is allowed to decline any, allegedly, this person who recently quit when he was asked these questions, resigned from his job, was told you approve everything, especially from shit. Now again, it's all allegedly. Obviously, our government's ran 100% perfect.
How fast did the shrimp run a mile? Do we know?
They weren't sure because they ran out of funds because $600 million went into the annual $600 million went into the annual Pentagon Sushi Fund. $600 million a year for sushi. Show me the people eating. Show me the people eating. I guarantee people in the Senate are not. Now, come on, you put me like if you show me, us four.
Bro,
no. These are 912-year-old people.
Every Thursday, you know.
I'm glad you had. Hey, because what goes better with sushi? I got your answer. So the IRS was paying $236,000 a month for cinnamon Starbucks K-cups. You know, things you put in your little whatever the people have, the coffee, little cup you put in the coffee, blah, blah, makes up $236,000 a month.
Sure.
Okay, so I can't do the math on a year, but they also, for some reason, on the budget, on the finances, somewhere, $1,800 per physical Starbucks cup at the IRS headquarters.
What?
Obviously, shady shit's going on. So obviously, my question was why is this also the headquarters that 92% of people work from home? Yeah, let's break that math down now that you know 8% of people work in this place.
Who's this? IRS?
That would be the people that, when you file your taxes, you get real scared. Yeah, that would be those people.
Let's not say too much.
Cut.
Let's not say too much.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
I said allegedly.
It's allegedly, right?
Allegedly, right?
Man, thank God the camera's facing this way. Y'all got some problems? They just leave? Oh, well, we're going to cut the episode short.
It's like,
You just hear that door? It's just that old door back there.
You're exposing.
I hear the screaming that laugh.
I was like, hey man, I can't. Can you focus?
I don't know.
Can you focus the camera on Kyle?
Yeah, all of a sudden he zooms in on me.
I'ma slowly nick out through that door over there.
Oh my God.
But that's what I just found bananas is that that type. And again, like people think, oh, why would we ever pay nothing, man? Like, look, you had a problem with the government. Hey, check it. Look, hey, we'll give you $900,000 a year for you to shut the fuck up for like 2 years. Oh, how are you gonna do that? We're gonna pay you $900,000 to be the CEO of the shrimp treadmill debacle. But
Hey man, this is where we're at, man. You know, let's.
hey, all I can say is they're at 59 billion. Yeah, 59 so far. His goal is to get to trillion. 59. You understand how much $1 billion is? Like, out loud, $1 billion fucking dollars. 59 of those are gone. are missing. It's like, come on, man.
They
So
were.
all I'm saying is I'm happy with whatever seems to be happening. I hope that things work out well. I think the next step is they're not going to tax overtime. His goal, again, whatever president's in charge. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I know people get like, what's going on? Boycott his show. Haters.
All right, bro. Enough for the. This is the most I've seen you in engaging in politics, bro.
Because it's not bananas. You're right.
You're feeling some type of way these days. I know. You've been going through
We
something.
found $59 billion. We're spending money on nothing. That's crazy. I don't think people understand how much $1 billion fucking dollars is. $1 billion? Man, I mean, I don't work that hard, so my paycheck's not that much, but some of that might have still gone to that. I mean, come on, man. And at the end of the day, I still don't know how fast that fucking shrimp would have ran.
And that, my friend, is the problem here.
That is the problem. We got no results.
How fast did the shrimp run? I just want to know. Well, for those at home and for those watching,
Real quick, Super Bowl predictions. What's up?
Oh, shit, yeah. All right. I'm glad you asked.
Real quick.
So I put some money in these gambling apps. A couple of them. I've been making bets all week. All right. And by all week, I mean this rolled into January. So I don't fucking know. I have no fucking idea. I think I have no idea. So hey, I mean, it could be fucking 7-3. It could be 46-20. I don't know. So I wish I could have. So the answer is I bet both ways. So that at the end of the day, whoever wins, I'll probably end up with like either up $11 or down 17. So it's tough, man. I mean, you got the best secondary, the best passing defense, the best rushing defense, but then Saquon Barkley, whatever that thing is, that wasn't built here. That's him, LeBron. Yeah, he was in that melt.
He was in that one. I'm going with the Eagles. Let's go. Let's go, Birds.
You would.
And we're out.
All right. 3-peat.
Let's go.